Okay, we got a package from our friend in Ukraine. This is Plekhanov. It's been a while since we've got the Plekhanov in. I'm going to try to keep a regular stock of the Plekhanov if we can. They're all handmade, so whenever we can get them, we're going to. Okay, we're just going to go like this. Whoa, whoa. Let's see what we got here. I think we got a couple of giant, big Drymba. Goodbye, box. Be careful not to cut anything important. I have cut necklace cases before. It's a real bummer when you got to tie a necklace case back together because you cut it with a little scissor. But in general, performing surgery with these little scissors here on a harp package, we're pretty safe. Just see where we go. And do you like it better if I include all of the unboxing, or would you like to have it edited down into a smaller video? Be sure to comment below to say if you like longer format or if you'd like me to shorten it up, keep some of this mismatch of the unboxing. And I will be reusing this packaging as well. Anytime I ship things, I try to reuse packaging, especially if it's plastic. See, oh my, I ordered way more than I thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Okay, here we have the great giant Megatron. I believe it's the 187. Big, giant bass. Absolutely beautiful. We have a few of his Carpathian Drymba pattern. And I'm not sure the name he's given to here. Oh, look, we have one. I bet this is mid-range. I bet this is higher. Let's get these. I'm going to get these out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hit them with the Mighty Mist to sanitize them off before I play them to demonstrate them. Now, your best bet is always going to be hot, soapy water. But in a pinch, Mighty Mist is what I use. Let's come on up here and let's get an ear on this. And these will be available. I'm going to put a link up here, up above, to purchase them at theharpery.com. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get an ear on these. We have what I'm seeing is a giant. It's probably a softwood case. Just judging by the feel, it is burnt for added aesthetics. Check out this case. How big these Megatron 137 are, just the most enormous harp. I'm seeing pretty tight gaps, especially for such a giant bass. Really good compression. It's going to be really, really bassy. So what we're going to do, and there's some really beautiful, oh, what is that? Looks like there's some type of gem or gem-like object that's fastened to the back. That's cool. Really a lot of artwork has been done on this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hit it with the Mighty Mist. Now, if you're at home, your best bet is always going to be hot soapy water is going to get your harps nice and clean. Hit them with hot soapy water. Then be sure to oil with coconut oil after you're done. It's going to get it nice and clean because you don't want to put a harp directly from the mail in your mouth. You don't know where it's been. You don't know what it's been exposed to. But in a pinch, we're hitting with the Mighty Mist, which should kill most, if any, germs. Yeah, these harps could use a good washing. There we go. There we go. Really, really good compression now that I got the oil off there. Really good compression. Let's see, give it a listen to the sound. And I'm seeing Plekhanov's normal. Looks like the head on a dinosaur. E flat 1. It's below an E flat 1. Or above an E flat 1. So it's untuned. E flat 1, which would be D1 sharp. Long, long sustain. Good play inward, good play outward as well. Good sustain, good throw, good play for such a giant harp that it is. We'll hit some coconut oil on this. And any of these that go out, they're going to be sanitized off with the Mighty Mist before they ship. But if you get one of them in the mail, make sure hit it with hot soapy water, oil it when you're done. Now let's get into the next one. We got 3 of these Carpathian style or Carpathian shape. And we'll see where we go. And I think this is, I do believe this is paracord. It looks like it's all like a camouflage paracord. I'll pull that out of there. And I'm just going to go ahead and undo all 3 of them while we're at it. And I might edit this out. Holler below, comment below if you like watching me unwrap all the harps, if you like watching the full unboxing, or if you'd rather just cut to a shot of me playing the harps. We'll keep these all in the same order. Cases look all to be similar. Cases, yeah, lighter, softwood, burnt, with a nice fit. What I'm seeing on the first one, very, very tight gaps. Looks like a little dinosaur, like a Brachiosaurus, long neck, and a head there. Let's hit it with the Mighty Mist. We're going to hit all 3 of them with the Mighty Mist. Good to let them dry if you're using Mighty Mist before you go putting them in your mouth, because it is alcohol based, so you don't want to be ingesting cleaner style alcohol. But these are, I believe this is an instrument mouthpiece cleaner. Bands use them and stuff. Mark Groudon at gmail.com is the one who recommended this stuff to me. Works very, very good. But if you're at home, I would suggest hitting them with the hot, soapy water. That's going to get your harp cleanest and be your best practice. Just give it a little rub. I'm seeing on all 3 of these, and we'll give them a moment to dry. On all 3 of these, we have various versions and different heights a little bit too of kind of the, I'm going to call this the dinosaur neck, the long neck. Get an ear on this. No, I'd call that an E2. It's just barely above an E2. Good play toward the face and good play away, inward, outward. Seem to be flowing through the pace. Let's take it through the paces. Let's see where it takes us. Very, very breathy. Those tight gaps, those gaps are really, really tight. Tight gaps with pretty good compression are giving me I'm getting a lot of breath off it. Little bit of a zzz, little bit of a drone in the background. Let's see where it goes. Pretty loud, pretty sensitive, very, very tight gaps on this. You're going to need to maintain a good degree of precision when you play a harp like this. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see where it takes us. I do believe this might be stainless frame. I'm saying it's probably a stainless frame, and the reed or tongue is probably high carbon steel, is just my guess. See where this one takes us. Just barely above F2. Very, very breathy. Yeah, I'd call that an F2. Yeah, it's F2. 4 cents above F2. So yeah, that's an F2. a touch. I'd say just a barely touch of a draw start to it. Yeah, very sensitive, very breathy. A tight bit of a tiny amount of a draw, a little bit of a zzz going on in the background because of that draw. Let's try one more. I'm seeing decent compression, really tight gaps. Still the long neck dinosaur. This one's kind of a recurve. It's kind of got a recurve to it, sticking out just a little bit further past the end. These ones terminate about at it. This one's a little bit further. D2 with a draw. Yeah, D2 with a draw. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to throw a little bit of some kind of throat singing in with it because harps that are fuzzy really respond well to that. Yeah, I'd say it's a fuzzy draw starter, really sensitive. Let's see. We'll try these last two. See where they take us. Where will the harp take us? We're going to start. Let's start with the higher pitch. In these, there's two different lengths I'm seeing. And we'll start with the shorter one, which I'm betting in general, not always, but in general, your shorter harps are going to be higher pitched, especially if they're similar reed construction, similar taper. Oftentimes shorter will yield a little bit higher. Ooh, that might be mid-rangey. Ooh, look at that. Nice long neck dinosaur recurve trigger. Really tight gaps, pretty good compression. Let's give her a squirt with the Mighty Mist. In the meantime, we'll take this one off. The Mighty Mist, it smells like mint, kind of like a wintergreeny type of mint. Quite pleasant. And a big thank you to Mighty Mist. Mark Groudon from markgroudon@gmail.com suggested the Mighty Mist to me, and then had him in my videos, and then the maker of Mighty Mist actually got a hold of me and sent me a huge box of Mighty Mist, small ones, big ones, refills. So a big thank you to them for doing that, because I didn't ask them to do that, and I'm not being paid to endorse Mighty Mist, but they just seen that I used it in a video, like, hey, thank you for doing this. Here's a whole bunch of Mighty Mist. I'm like, oh, awesome. Thank you. So every time I do it, I say Mighty Mist. I'm not paid by Mighty Mist, but it does work well. So big thank you to them for sending me Mighty Mist for free. Because I was just fine paying for it. But yeah, if you're gonna send me something for free, and if you have a jaw harp care thing that you want me to demonstrate or to show in a video, get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me at bebcorp1@gmail.com. That's BEBBCORP1@gmail.com, or contact us on any of our social media and all. Or we can talk about showing a jaw harp thing. But see what we got here. We got good compression, good gaps, long neck dinosaur, recurved. That one's a B1. The shorter one is a D flat 2, which is C2 sharp. Ooh, I love C2 sharps. Let's check it out. Another harp with a draw. Very, very, like almost like a dripping wet saturated. Very loud, very sensitive. Oh, there we go. That draw start, I think, is going away too. Oh, this harp is so loud. There's a touch of a draw in there, like kind of saturated, little bit of distortion, really pleasing to play. I really like harps around C2 sharp that are fuzzy. In general, I think I've got a couple. I've got a Gorka that I really, really like that's around there. So let's check this one out. We have decent compression, pretty tight gaps, dinosaur long neck. Probably the best bell ring out of all of them. B1, bassy. I love B1. A big, big, big thank you to Master Plekhanov for sending these awesome instruments, and there will be a link in the description below. Anyways, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, and keep them old. But most of all, be good to each other. I love y'all, and I'll see you next week for another jaw harp video. I love y'all. Harp out. Harp out. Yeah, get weird with it. Love y'all. Harp out.
Io